do some sun gazing. Yeah, I'm in my pajama bottoms. And a bit of earthing. It's starting to get cold in the mornings, man. It's going to be hard to do the earthing soon, man. Outside, anyways. Crap. I don't really have any inside stuff yet. I think it's the 13th, August 13th, Thursday. It got really warm yesterday. It was only supposed to go up to 20 and it got to be like up to 28. Everyone was pretty shocked. Yeah, we had some pretty cold weather. Some trees are starting to turn color, not all of them yet. Like, I love the fall. I still love the green though. Yeah, it's pretty when the leaves turn color, but I really like the green. I can't help it. The summer is the nicest colors. The green against the blue sky, against blue water. Now that's fucking wicked, man. Yeah, the red, orange, and yellows are nice too, but I don't know. To me, nothing beats the green of the summer. Even though fall is my favorite season, I love the color more on trees than that when they're green. Besides, in the fall, the grass, well, it usually stays green, but, it can start going in that. I miss a lot of the birds too. Come winter, it sucks. Like, yeah, there's some winter birds, and they're cool too, but it's not as near as many as in the summer. Not around here anyways. God, I don't like that about the winter. Everything seems so dead. It just gets a bit too cold. And then, of course, yeah, everything's wet. And then it's, after it snows and that, it's just fucking wet everywhere. Can't fucking chill anywhere or sit down. I'd be outside as much, if you've got the proper clothes, obviously, it's a lot better. But if you can afford fucking proper winter clothing half the time. Well, I guess some people can, but... You have good, warm winter, hiking boots, that you can walk around in. I do have some of these rubber things you stick on the bottom of your boots. With, to walk through the ice and that. They're not bad, but I haven't used them much because I don't have the proper stuff to keep me warm enough in the winter. Yet, I'd like to get a really good coat with a hood on it. Maybe, a down coat with down in it. That keeps you pretty fucking warm. Something that breaks the wind too, because in the winter it gets so fucking windy. Freezing, fucking chilled wind. Oh, that sun is beauties, man. That's warming it up pretty quick. I'd love to live on the lake, man. Have a spot on the lake somewhere. That would be the bomb. Not really big on boating, but I guess if you were living on the water, you could, maybe get into it more. I've never, I don't know, my family were never big on boating. We used to go camping a lot. And, I've been in canoes and shit like that a lot, but, other boats, not really. I was a teenager, yeah, I started doing it. I had friends who had boats and that, but I'm not huge on it. I'd rather be in the water than on it. You know, growing up, I used to think, man, oh, if I could only be a mermaid. I could be in the water all the time, and I could breathe under there. Wouldn't that be fucking awesome? You know, but I still want to be able to go on land, too. I wouldn't want to be stuck in the water the whole time. Besides, you get all wrinkled, right? Oh, shit. This was my young mind working away. I thought, man, it'd be so cool to be like a mermaid. Most of the time, you know, and like it's still like I want to be able to, you know, obviously be part fish, right? So you could swim really good and fast. Instead of legs, right? You'd have a tail, and you just like wouldn't have to kick as much, right? Because you'd have a tail, and it would just get you going. But then, like, you know, they'd magically turn into legs when I went on land to go visit my family and that. when I was out of the water, so I could go see them, because I figured they wouldn't want to be mermaids too, not as much as I did. No, I'm kind of scared of fucking really deep water, really dark deep water. I'm not scared of drowning, really, more scared of like what's in the water. I guess that's after seeing Jaws, it got a lot worse. Actually, after seeing Jaws, we used to go swimming down at this, well, we used to swim at a place called the Dam, and at the rope where someone had tied this fucking rope to a tree. How they did it, I'll never know, because it was so fucking high, and it was like this, it ended up being this like muddy hill. We'd like run and jump, like, you know, be on the rope, and as soon as you're over the water, you let go. Well, after seeing Jaws, I guess it was, I don't know, I think I was 9 or 10. Maybe 8, 9, or 10, I can't remember exactly. And after that, I was fucking, maybe I was 11, I don't know, anywhere from 8 to 11 or 12, or like, yeah, young 12, just before I started smoking. But after that, I was scared of the water. I didn't go in the water, I didn't go off the rope. Everyone thought I was a total wimp, made fun of me. Oh, we don't have sharks here, or whatever. I always just thought, you know, what if? And after a little while, I think it was the next summer, I thought, fuck it, man, I'm gonna risk it. I realized there was no sharks here. I don't think they'd survive here. But, you know, even if someone had one as a pet or something and they let it go or something because they didn't want it anymore or whatever, I don't think it would survive long, right? So I guess I gotta worry about snapping turtles more around in Ontario, that's for sure. You know, we ran into a lot of snapping turtles. But they generally don't bug you unless you bug them. But some of the guys used to fucking bug animals, man. They used to piss me off. Many guys that did that, I fucking didn't like them after. I know a lot of guys go through a stage like that, as long as it's just a fucking stage and they aren't too mean or something. You know, because I guess, I don't think girls go through that stage. I never hardly knew any girls that went through that stage, but I knew a lot of guys that did. Some of them didn't get over that stage, and that's the problem. So I figure if you're going to be mean to animals, I don't know, those kind of people are generally, they end up being mean to kids and mean to people. Mean to living entities, there's no point. It's just disgusting, really. I don't get it. Social, but I hope no one else shows up now. I like it when I have the beach to myself. I usually do, like early in the mornings here and there somebody will pop over for a while. I don't know if they're like fucking checking out what I'm doing, which is really weird because it's like a public beach. Like, it's not like a private area. This isn't private. I know on the weekends it's pretty packed. I wouldn't come here like later on the weekends because a lot of people will come up north. I guess they figure this is up north. To me, it's like not. It's like southeast Ontario, but Like north to me would be like up in, more north would be like more like Kapuskasing or like where we used to go to this place, a cottage at Bunny Hollow, or what is that fucking town here at Bunny Hollow? I always forget the name of it. Fuck, that's bad. Oh, you know, it was really cool this summer. I saw, like, not tons of them like I used to see when I was young, but I started seeing a lot of, finally, you know, it seems like monarch butterflies were missing for the longest time. There's so many summers you never see them. I'd see like white butterflies, these yellow ones a lot. Mostly white ones. These little white ones, just kind of white, no, not many, like, it would just be plain white, like their wings, and they're fine, yeah, they're pretty. But you know, when we were younger, we used to catch, I know this was bad, we used to catch monarch butterflies, and we'd rub the powder off their wings because they can't fly for a while, and we'd like put it on our shoulders, like me and my sisters, like we wanted pets, right, so badly. My parents wouldn't, like we didn't grow up with pets, like we did when we got a bit older. We finally got a dog, then we got another dog, but at first, my parents, they were so against us having pets, especially when we were too young. My mom was like, no, because then it was all be up to her, right, doing all the work. And she, I guess, didn't want to be worried about a dog biting us or something. So, but finally, when I was, I think 7 or 8, we finally got a dog, our first dog. And maybe I was, yeah, I think I was 7 or 8 when we got our first dog, which was Lucky. Kind of like a Heinz 57 dog. She was so cool. Anyways, our neighbors ended up closing her. That was pretty sad. You know, these weird neighbors. At least that's what we think. I guess I don't know for sure, but I caught these fucking neighborhood kids, like, teasing our dog a few times, man. And I got really mad at the fucking guy, I was never violent, and I lost it on the neighbor. His name was Scott Magnish. And I ended up hitting him with a hockey stick right across the back. And I mean, I never did shit like that. My parents were shocked. I was livid. Like for a few seconds, right? Like I lost it for a few seconds, but because I was just so out of character. I was really shy. Not so shy that I didn't make friends, but I didn't have tons of them. I just had like one really good friend. And then, of course, my sisters, but... Yeah, their dad, he was, you know, he only had one leg, right? He had crutches, right? You never saw them outside much. They had an indoor pool, too. Like, you'd see them here and there outside, but they weren't outside all the time. Like, we were fucking outside constantly. And my dad was always, like, working on the garden, mowing the lawn. We were always out, like, or washing the car. Like, we were just outside on the street playing all the time. They didn't seem to go outside much. Like, it was just weird. I just thought it was weird. They seemed like whatever you call them, like hermits, or like, I don't know, they hardly ever went outside. Like once in a while in the summer, like that's when I caught them like teasing our dog one time. Like it was like the summer and the winter, you never saw them outside. And I always thought it was really cool about their pool though. I just thought, man, these people are so lucky. Oh fuck, I'm almost at 15 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. I might restart that because it's pretty fucking beauties. Some people are probably thinking, shut the fuck up, I gotta be listening to the water, the wind. I won't be able to upload this either until I'm on Wi-Fi on the weekend. It kind of sucks. I tried uploading when I was just on the light or the 3G, but my data package is like so mega fucking slow. Anyways, have a good one, everyone. Rates.